Hi, everybody. Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back, and to everyone new, hello and welcome. We are looking at Oscar today, and to those of you that know Oscar, he says hello to all his aunties and uncles out there. So, Oscar is one of my full bodied silicone babies. Um, he is the Dwayne Awake #2 by Claire Taylor. He is a baby boy. He's anatomically correct. He has a spine. He has armatures in his arms and legs, although they're not working anymore. I've had him a while, but that's what he came with, and this will be relevant in a minute. He has a did I say he has a spine? He has a drinking wet. He has the squishy tummy. He's got tongue, gums, uvula. He has all the bells and whistles. He is one of Claire Taylor's addition babies. So there are only 5 Dwayne Awakes worldwide, plus the prototype. The prototype is in a museum, and the other 5 are with their mommies, and I am one of them. So you will, and they are all different. A couple of them are girls. One of them has blonde hair. One of them is ethnic. We don't know where that little guy, or he's not on social media, and he's similar to Oscar, but he has curly hair. Each of them are one of a kind, handmade works of art. So the reason why I am saying this is I want to talk about scams and what's happening out there to you all. Um, it's, oh my goodness. Before I get started, actually, let me share, because I know people will probably ask, and I wanted you all to see how big this muslin blanket is. This is the tractor print, and it is by Angel Deer. I ordered mine from Spearmint Baby, and then Oscar has the matching little sleeveless romper or sunsuit. Oh, it's so cute, beautifully made. I got him this little cow. It's soft. It has like beanie bag material in it. It's like kind of heavy, but it's squishy. And oh my goodness, I thought the cow would look so cute for photos with the little tractor theme. And this is a size 0 to 3 months. So I wanted to get that out of the way because I knew some of you folks would ask. And Oscar's looking so adorable. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Do it now so you don't forget, and hit the notification bell so that you can see whenever I upload. So now back to scamming and what I'm talking about, because I'm going to try to title this so, people understand and, can watch the video. It's really important. Yesterday I received or saw a comment. It was there recently on one of my videos, and the person commented, "You're the lady on Etsy that," I think she said, "scam me," or something, that I ordered this doll from, and they took my money. And I responded and said, I'm sorry, honey, I'm not on Etsy." She said that Oscar was for sale, this baby here, my Oscar. They were calling him like Isaiah, no, something else. I forget. But somebody put him up using my photos, my videos, messaging this buyer, sending my photos, my videos, and claiming to have Oscar. This isn't this is the first time I've heard of it on Etsy. I know that it happens all over the internet, so it doesn't really surprise me. I felt horrible for the woman, and of course explained that, Oscar is not for sale, and that he's, people impersonate me, and I felt awful. And this has been going on for years. It happens to other collectors. I've spoken with other collectors that it's been happening to. In fact, some collectors, just like I did, considered like going private, making our accounts private, coming off YouTube, because it's horrible. It's very violating. They will steal, they steal not only my photos of my dolls, but as me as a person. They will use photos of me as their profile photos. They have taken my family photos, and they've copied and pasted my whole post and my hashtags and everything. So, it appears that it's me posting, and it's horrible. It's so violating, and it's so frustrating because I haven't had any luck with Facebook. For whatever the reason, they say that people aren't breaking the guidelines, which I don't know how stealing someone's intellectual property and impersonating someone and scamming people out of money is not breaking their guidelines, but so be it. Instagram, I have had luck having a few accounts and posts removed. But it is a process, because once they realize that there may be a potential problem, they then email you and they ask for further information, and you need to go back in and get links. A lot of times these people will use your older photos, so that it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like they're clever. They use they go back 6 months and then use the photos. So people haven't recently seen those photos. So, you have to go back in, dig for the photos, because you have to find give them the link to your own photos, then go back and find the link to it's just tricky. And if you've already set them off in any way, like commented and said something or messaged them, then if they block you, then you can't even retrieve that information for them to be taken down. So it's trickier than you would think. And it is so it's just such an epidemic. It happens so much that it would be a full-time job for me or anyone else. That they also, artists are a huge target. They use artists photos, videos. They use their names. It's just a horrible thing. And if it's happening, I mean, they've been doing this to me for years. So these things are all over the place. It would be a full-time job and then some for me to try to, get all of them shut down. And you get one shut down and 10 more pop up. The sites that sell the counterfeit reborn dolls, they often will use my photos, clips from my YouTube. It's just, and obviously that's not the doll you're getting, so if you see this baby, if you see Oscar anywhere for sale or on anyone else's account, it's a fake, it's a phony, it's a scam. It's really important. The way you can protect yourself, folks, is to do your research, to know, to understand the cost of these dolls. Someone had commented under this woman's comment, and said, yeah, I saw him up for $250. Holy crap. And I saw he sold, so I knew somebody got scammed. Okay, so if you dig just a little bit under the surface and look at what Sculpt This is by Claire Taylor Dolls, you could go on her website and look at her latest edition and what that went for. It's not, even if he was for sale for $2,500, you would know right away that is a scam. That is a huge scam. You know, I'm not, we've discussed this before about talking about how much we pay for our dolls. And I know it's a topic of like, you know, I know it can be helpful to newbies, but it's also very, you know, for a lot of us collectors, it's like anything else, your expensive, you know, belongings, you know, collect, you know, things, you don't, it's just not something you want to put, especially it's public, it's on public, the internet. But you can look at a ballpark. Like I can tell you what Claire Taylor's, you know, last edition dolls sold for. She does private auction. The buyers only get two bids. It's a blind auction. The starting bid is $10,000, and then collectors get two chances to bid to outbid one another. You know, her dolls have went up into the 20,000s. It's ballpark. If you look at ballpark, if you look at what full-bodied silicones from, you know, whatever artist you're looking at, but if they look super realistic or, you know, have a, you know, a lot of features, all the bells and whistles, it's something, you know, it's just, it's important. It's important to do your homework, because I've seen that the one time, which I shared up on my wall, they took one of my photos of Oscar and they photoshopped a safety picture right over him. So it looked like they had the doll and put the piece of paper there, you know, saying their name and the date and that they had the doll. So safety pictures aren't even keeping y'all safe anymore. It's horrible. And they were claiming to sell him for, you know, 2,000 something dollars or whatever, which, you know, if you don't know artists at all or whatever, it's still a real low price for a full-bodied silicone. It really is. But from any artist, I mean, for a full size, you know, baby, I mean, but still, you know, if someone's new, I remember, and I think we all can remember when we first came in, like that sticker shock of, oh my gosh, these dolls cost this much money. Like, you're thinking it's nuts to pay a few $100s for a doll, no less thousands or 10,000s or 20,000, you know, like it's crazy. But it is a collecting hobby. It is collecting art. You know, this is, you know, as fun as Oscar is, and I love being, you know, a silicone mommy and have tons and tons of role play videos and love to, you know, come on camera and chat with you all and change him and feed him and snuggle him and, you know, do drink and wet feedings and everything. But he is, in fact, a work of art, and a quite incredible work of art. In my opinion, there is no artist like Clara Taylor. She is, you know, as many of you know, my favorite silicone artist. I love others. To me, there is nothing like a Clara Taylor edition baby. There's nothing like her silicone. There's the way that she paints, and the paint becomes like one with the silicone, and how durable, and her, you know, just, it's just, I don't know, the depth, everything, just everything. And, you know, some people don't like Clara Taylor's dolls. They don't, you know, they whatever, it's a matter of taste. Some people just, you know, think they're ugly and don't like them. It's a matter of personal preference, and that's why there's all different, you know, art out there, all different babies. You know, there's something for everyone. But it is really, really important, folks, to learn your sculpts, learn the artist, learn the difference between a full-bodied silicone doll and a reborn doll. A reborn doll has a cloth body and vinyl limbs. You know, they're not the same as, a doll that is, entirely made of silicone, anatomically correct. There is reborn dolls that can have like body plates or belly plates that are anatomically correct, or that are full vinyl and have the cloth body underneath, that you can have that for the looks, but it's a different type, it's a different doll. But anyway, I have a great playlist. It's called Learning the Reborn Hobby series, and I'll put it in the link in the description below, but if you just go to my channel's main page, when you're there, smash and subscribe. Just look across the top tabs. You'll see, my community wall and home and playlists, and go in the playlist, Learning the Reborn Hobby series. I highly recommend it for newbies. It gives tons of helpful information. There's videos in there that will show you the difference between, full-bodied silicones and reborn babies, and three-quarter limbs and full limbs and partial silicone. It's showing you and talking you through all the differences. And the lingo that we use, like COA or WIP, or, just the different terms that you will see. SOLE, that's, sold out limited edition. There's tons that you will see in advertising and when you're following artists and collectors, and it's great to know all that stuff. It's helpful. Knowledge is power, and that is most important. Know who you're following. Network yourself. Don't drop thousands of dollars into, something if you're brand new and you're not even familiar with the sculptor, the artist's work, or the seller that is selling to you. That is uber important. Me personally, I have my YouTube here. You can see other videos. You can see me in it. I'm a unique, colorful me. You can't mistake me. I only have this channel. My Instagram is linked in every description. In every video, there's a link to my Instagram, so you can know it's the right one. If you want to double check that you're following me on Instagram and it is the correct account, you can just click that link and make sure that it's, the right one. I do request with Instagram. I try to, they let you do it once a month. I try as often as I remember to try to get verified, but I'm still not meeting their criteria. Meanwhile, it's like I don't care for me, but it's the point of there are so many people out there impersonating me that it's, it would be nice for all of you. But you can verify going through the link. I'm active on Instagram. You can, I think pretty much tell it's me. I don't accept message requests. I finally found how to actually turn the thing off so the requests don't come through in the first place. I never was able to look through them and answer them. It just stayed in a separate folder. I mention that from time to time. Now it should say you're unable to message. I recently was I'm not great with the technology. I'm not a business. I'm just a collector and a YouTuber, and unfortunately, I'd love to chat with you all, but I do read all my comments here and on Instagram. So, please, I love reading all of your comments. Leave a comment down below. But what I was saying about the messages, if you think you're messaging with me, it's not me. If you think that, I'm showing you videos or pictures of a doll for sale, it is definitely not me. So just beware, because this is all I can do for you all is make people aware that this is going on. It happens a lot with Oscar in particular. People see him here on my YouTube channel, and, he's a popular baby, and, photos get passed around, people looking at him, and, people don't understand. They get questions all the time. Where can I get that doll? Where do I buy that doll? Can you give me the link to go buy that doll? And they don't understand, or they don't listen to the video to understand that he is one of a kind. You can't go buy this doll anywhere. He doesn't exist. And, nothing even remotely close to Oscar, in particular. But anyway, now you know, if you didn't know, that this little bub is here with me, and he's definitely not for sale anywhere, and there's no more of him, floating around that could be for sale. The other Dwayne Awakes look different, and, we know where most, aside from the other one, we know where the other dolls are with other collectors. And usually these types of dolls, you usually don't see them for sale. They usually change hands, between collectors privately that, know someone's waiting, and, if you ever sell this baby type of thing. And this edition in particular, there's some kind of magic, and Kelly girl and I talk about that all the time. There's some sort of magic. Now, we may be a little biased. She has Monroe, which is a little girl version of the Dwayne Awake, or Claire called them the Denia. The girls, the two, I believe, two girls in the edition, and Erica Jones has Layla, and she's the other little girl. So, and then there is the peaky-eyed one, but that's a bonus baby. And Angela over at Angelic Dolls and Bears, she's on YouTube as well. She's got some gorgeous Claire Taylor dolls over there, so you can check out all of those ladies if you want to see more of Claire Taylor's dolls and the Dwayne edition. Angela also has some of the, I think, two of the Dwayne Asleeps. She also has Claire's newest edition. She has the Courtney. Oh, she's so cute. So definitely, follow around and check out other collectors, and you'll get a feel for who's who, and also the cost of things. If it's too good to be true, it is. It's so sad that there's so many scams out here. The scammers realize that this is a big money thing, and that people will literally sell a kidney to get one of these dolls. I mean, we've all been there. Like, oh, what, you want an arm, a leg, can I spare a lung? I mean, it's we really turn over heaven and earth to bring home a dream baby. And it is a passion. It is a collector's, hobby, just like, anything else that one might collect and want really, really bad, whether it's a car or a, piece of jewelry or whatever. But something, I think, makes it more emotional because they are, quote, babies. They are baby dolls. They look like, there's another chemical that kicks in our brain that makes it even all the more, what we're willing to go to, and even what we're willing to talk ourselves into, because sometimes you just know deep down in your gut that something isn't right, or this price is just crazy, crazy low, or you just don't know enough about the seller, or whatever, but you want it to be true so bad that you make yourself believe it. And it's understandable, but folks, remember that it's it can be, and certainly if you're getting into buying full-bodied silicone dolls, it is a very expensive hobby. They're not toys, or anything like that. It's art. So, start at the trail, start at the beginning of following the sculptors and the artists. You'll get to know who is who, what is what. And I hope my series helps you. If you watch it, definitely leave me a comment. Let me know. Have you watched any of the videos in my Learning the Reborn Hobby series, and has any of the information been helpful to you? That would be really great for me to know. I'm going to be adding this video into the series. Anytime I talk about any stuff like this, I add it in. So it's kind of an ongoing that I add to that playlist. But I love to know what is helpful to you all as newbies. That's my number one question today. If you want to comment below and let me know what is most helpful for, us collectors on YouTube to be talking about to help you all out, because there's no way to stop these scammers. We are just as much a victim as the people getting scammed. It is horribly violating to have your photos, your personal images, your family photos to be impersonated. I mean, it really is violating. It's like having, if you've had your home robbed or something like that, it's personally very violating, especially the how we feel about the internet and our time and space here. It really is a horrible, horrible feeling, enough to make me and many other collectors consider actually leaving. And then I had said to myself, and I've said now to other collectors that I saw this starting to happen to and them considering, I said, if we leave, they will win. Nobody will be able to find the, quote, real us. At least now, many people are going to see this. Many people follow my real Instagram. I do have a Facebook. It's Pixie Mom Reborn. I'm not active at all on there, but I have the automatic thing on my Instagram. So every time I post on Instagram, it shares to Facebook. My reason being, and I don't interact, I don't comment or anything on there. Once in a blue moon, I'll pop on somebody else's stuff, but not, I'm not really on there. But I'm still uploading or sending all my Instagram posts there. Why? Because that's the real me. And I want people to come upon me and say, oh, this person owns that doll. So that is definitely a scam. You know what I mean? That's what we want. The more it's, circulated with dolls like Oscar that people are using to scam so much, the more people see him here with me and know, oh, wow, no, that's Tasha at Pixie Mommy's Reborn's Oscar. He's definitely not for sale. That's how to, help. And, if we run them off, if they ran us out, nobody would know the difference and more people would get scammed. So, all right, everyone, I hope this was a helpful video. I'm a little off my game. I'm kind of coming back first after my dear friend Jody passed away at Miss Ladybug's Reborn Nursery. I wanted to mention her and ask for your continued prayers for her family. They really need it. Please also check out, they have a PayPal Me link. Consider donating if you knew Jody at Miss Ladybug's Reborn Nursery and you would like to help her family at this time. I will put a link in the description of this video below. I will put the link to the PayPal if you're able to donate. That's wonderful. Otherwise, some prayers would be great. Don't forget to check out everything in the description of the video. There's the link to follow me on Instagram. In addition, my channel has an exclusive membership. So if you'd like to come behind the scenes at Pixie Mommy's Reborns, check it out. It's $1.99 a month. It's all inclusive. You can cancel at any time. You must be 18 years or older to join, but for less than the price of a cup of coffee, come on in and check it out. Click the blue join button next to the subscribe or the link down below, and we will see you all next time. God bless.